NZB yearling sales, they start February 19. Cam Bray joins me. Cam, that's going to come around very, very quickly, the 19th of February, isn't it?
Oh, definitely, mate. Yeah, no, there's a bit of water to go under the bridge. I think we're away this week. What's today? Today is Monday, isn't it? Monday.
Yep.
We're away Wednesday to Auckland for the North Island Yearling Tour. Wednesday, Thursday of this week. We sort of have 2 weeks of thoroughbreds, and then we're back into Canterbury, being the Southern Bred, Southern Red tour, and then bugger me, it's Yearling Sale week.
It's going to come around very, very quickly. So you've got your North Island tour on at the minute. I would imagine that's full. You'd be there wouldn't be a lot of possibilities for people to get involved in those sales.
Well, you'd have to be in Auckland to get involved now, to be fair. But yeah, no, we've had a good turnout of trainers, sort of more of a trainers tour. So yeah, we've had a very good reception for that.
I know Woodlands, Brecon, and Alabar have all got open days over the next couple of days. I think Wednesday, Thursday. Is that right?
Yeah, that's all to do with the tour, yeah. So we go to, if you head to the NZB Standardbred website, there's a full itinerary on there. We head to a number of places in amongst all those. And yeah, if you aren't on the tour, you're more than welcome to follow along.
Catalogues are out too, and I must say, anyone in Australia who's watching this and wants to get involved with the sale or have a look, by all means, give me a yell. I've still got a box of them. I've got rid of one box. I've got a little bit about two out of the next box gone, but there's still plenty there, and there's plenty to get. But also, just go to the website nzb.co.nz is the best place. NZB Standardbred, .co.nz, and I'll have that up underneath Cam for us. But that's the best place to go. The guys in New Zealand do it terrifically. I know I was talking to Husey last week from Woodlands, and they sponsor me. Everyone knows that. But they're going to have their scopes and things like that. They do it really well with the content they put onto the sites, don't they?
Yeah. As long as they're done in a correct manner, yeah, they're very powerful too. Woodlands have done it for a number of years. Scoped them, I think it's a day or 2 days before the sale or something like that. It's not a requirement, but it's something that they do as an optional extra.
Yep, definitely. The guys at Brecon, I think their videos have been up for a little while, haven't they? Not, or they had them done anyway a little while ago.
Yeah. I think they're coming in sort of thick and fast now. Probably, to be fair, in the southern part of the south, and probably it does include the North Island too. Just the weather's hasn't been very good for videoing and photographing. So they're all starting to come through now, though. So the ground's pretty busy uploading.
Yeah, the weather looks good there today. You got a bit of sun glare comes through every now and then. The nice tree you parked under, and you might have had a bit of precipitation just there before off the brow, mate.
Yeah, no, it's a bit going on. It's quite warm here today. So yeah, but it's busy. We're out and about inspecting flat out. So yeah, it's a busy time of year.
You're coming through with a bit of a crackle. Hopefully it's not coming through on the record. If it is, people will still hear you. The Southern Bred, Southern Red tour, it's been famous, gets bigger and bigger every year. What are the dates for that, Cam?
That'll be the week leading into the sale. Just off the top of my head, it's the Monday, Tuesday leading into that Sunday. So the dates off the top of my head, I can't remember. You throw me under the bus here, but
about the 12th.
17th to Friday.
About the 12th off my head.
Yeah, we'll work with that. But it's those 2 dates there, and then the week previous to that, the Tuesday, Wednesday is the Canterbury tour, so through Central and North Canterbury as well. So, again, go to the website and it has all those itineraries. Get in touch. We can put you in touch with the right people if you want to get on any of those.
Yep, and get involved and make a little bit of time because, as you said then, Cam, you guys are selling thoroughbreds very, very shortly, so it's going to be all hands on deck doing that. I know Granny will be still manning the fort for you guys with the standardbred section, but it is going to be very, very busy time for NZB, full stop.
Yeah, it is a huge. It starts this weekend actually with the Karaka Million. So that's the 2-year-old race for the 2 and 3-year-old race and the Slayers Classic. Which unfortunately just the way the season is this year, the sale and the race night has actually detached itself by 7 days. But nonetheless, it's a good way to start off a busy couple of weeks.
No, it is indeed. And we must highlight that for the Standardbred guys as well. Get to the sales on the 19th, which is a Sunday in Auckland, and then make your way to get to Christchurch Monday through Wednesday. But they want to get there a bit earlier, one, to inspect the yearlings, but also the great race meeting on the 17th, Cam.
Yeah, the 17th will be the Harness Million night for the 3-year-old Pacers. So the Colts and Yellows, obviously, and the Fillies will race on the 17th at Alexandra Park, which leads into then a big inspection open day type thing on the Saturday, then sale Sunday. So, as I say, it does kick off similar to what the Thoroughbreds does, a big 4 or 5 days of selling.
It's gonna be great though, because that is now part of that week, isn't it? Like it's so you're effectively selling. Well, you are selling, even though there's none for sale Friday, Saturday. But the sale will start on that Friday, goes through to the Wednesday, and then even after Wednesday, you've still got some negotiations going on, I suppose, for people that may or may not have missed out on horses. So. She's a full-on week for NZB and the New Zealand harness racing people in full.
Yeah, the industry, it's a big day. It's probably the single biggest week outside of sort of Cup Week, I'd suggest, in the industry. It's a big couple of days of selling, and generally that Thursday, Friday can be reasonably busy too, with after sales and bits and pieces and just the tidy up jobs you have with sales,
Just a couple of little quick ones, Cam. The Monday is traditionally, not traditionally, it is the Trotters Day. Selling of the Trotters starts a touch later on the Monday.
Yes, it'll start at 3 o'clock on the Monday.
Sorry, what time?
It's 3 o'clock.
Yep. And go through, but we want to make sure people are aware that that's there. So any of my Aussie friends that are watching it from here, that's 1 o'clock. It'll start over here, which is very civil. Get the horses worked and get inside and click onto the online sales. You'll be able to watch them, but make sure you're registered in that as well to bid. That's what we want, Cam. We want more bidders. We want them from everywhere.
Yeah. And if you're looking at doing that, get in and do that nice and early. It's all open, ready to go. So you get on there and work your magic, and we'll make sure the last thing we want people to do is wait to the last minute and try and do it when everyone's busy,
Great contingency of trotters on the all trotting day. Adds a lot of intrigue, and one of it is obviously your stabling at Christchurch. It's a struggle to fit all the horses in, so this is the best way to do it. But we have another sale over here. I enjoy them being mixed. I also enjoy them being separated. You know what you're going to get when you rock up on that Monday.
Yeah, it's it started out of necessity, but it's actually built into quite its own little niche sale. It's been probably a reasonably volatile sale over the journey too, but it's a good wee sale. It gives us opportunity to highlight the trotters in Christchurch in their own little segregated mix. It gives them the opportunity to stand alone and be their own thing, and then again we can move those horses out to make way for the third day horses in Christchurch to come onto the complex.
And that's probably the other thing that is important when they're there looking at those trotters. There will be paces there on the complex. All the horses going through the Tuesday. So it's important for people to be there for two reasons.
Yeah, we aim to have everything to have one full day on site prior to selling.
Yep.
So, if you're on the Monday, if you're looking at paces, by all means come down Monday, because there will be pretty much there'll be all the Southern Red horses will be there, plus majority of the day one of the paces will be there as well.
What happens on the Tuesday, Wednesday, Cam? What time's the sales, and do you do a parade before those 2 days?
No, there will just be an inspection morning prior to each start of each sale, and I just want to make sure, because we changed them around a bit. We're going to start at 1 o'clock each day.
Yep.
Just after lunch, gives everyone an opportunity to get and have a look in the morning, and then we'll sell from 1 onwards.
Very, very good. NZB Standardbred.co.nz is the place to go to get in touch with that, or yourself, Cam, or anyone there at NZB for any information. As I said, 19th of February it starts, but get over there for the 17th. I know there's a large contingency of Australians already heading across there. I'm going to be one of those, so there's a lot of people looking forward to heading across, but we want to get the message out there that the sales are on. All trotting day on the Monday, which is the 20th, and then finishing up with the 2 days of the paces. And plenty going on. Campbell's Comments is going to have plenty more happening. But, mate, thanks for joining me. I know you got a pretty busy day, and I appreciate you turning the air conditioner off. I reckon you're going to turn it on as soon as we finish this interview, mate.
Thanks, mate. No, all the best.